Bads of Bollywood season 2? When? When?
As you know, it's a mystery. I watched the first 3 episodes um, in Mannat, actually.
In Mannat. That's a dream for all.
Yeah, that's a dream for all.
I think that Aryan is a quite serious guy, you know. So, who is Aryan?
He's very, very grounded and a very humble individual. जो qualities काफी important है एक individual में. I believe Shahrukh Khan has passed on to his son Aryan. Mannat is a vibe.
Is a vibe.
Is a vibe.
How many cameras? CCTV cameras?
I don't know. काफी होंगे.
Endless.
मैंने तो notice भी नहीं किया. I was just
Yeah,
I was
CCTV
noticing
तो
कि
कौन
यार,
देखेगा?
oh my god, अच्छा, the floor is this, the table is this. Yeah, I mean rejection becomes your friend after a while, especially if you're an actor, because you get rejected
And the
on a daily
replacements.
basis, you know. Indian cinema, it has to be Shah Rukh Khan. He is the reason why I grew up wanting to be an actor. While I was a child, I would sing all the songs that he was, you know.
Oh my god. Did you tell this to him? Like,
No, Arey yaar, when I met him, I couldn't say anything.
hello and welcome. You're watching us on Bollywood Life Z Media. This is Gorika, and today I have with me an extremely talented star who's shining brighter than any other star. Armaan Khera, welcome to our channel. How are you? How's life treating you?
I'm amazing. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm all well, and so good to see you. And we're twinning, so I mean that's
Yeah,
a
we're
bonus.
twinning.
Yeah. So the first question would be, I mean, it's going to be very difficult for you to answer, but you have to, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Bads of Bollywood season 2. When? When?
As you know, it's a mystery, and we all know that Aryan is quite mysterious.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure I have the right answer for that.
Okay. So, you know, talking about the Bads of Bollywood season 1, we want to know क्या कैसे शुरुआत हुई, आप तक रोल कैसे पहुंचा, and you know all the BTS that people don't know.
So basically, I was shooting for Citadel, Honey Bunny,
Yeah.
which was directed by Raj and DK. I was near Nainital actually, and we were in between scenes. So I had a break, and I thought, chalo yaar, I'll go for a walk. And I went into the forest, and that's when I thought of Karan. Now Karan Malli was responsible for me getting my first film, which was Tesh.
Yeah.
And so him and Nandini Shrikant, वो मुझे auditions भेजते रहते हैं, you know. And I think एक साल तक I had not heard from Karan. So I was like, yeah, I just called him and I said, क्या चल रहा है bro? I haven't received any auditions from you and you know this and that. So he laughed and he's like, यार हमारा नया office है, तो we've just been caught up with that. But
Yeah.
एक audition है, and it's for Aryan's directorial debut. Will you play it?
Wow.
And then I was like, bro, of course, send it my way. And जैसे मैं मुंबई आया, we auditioned and I was on the show.
And boom, what a
Yeah.
grand release.
Yeah, I'm so
Still
glad I
making
called
the
him.
buzz.
Like, you
Yeah.
know, otherwise, I don't think I would have been on the show.
Also, you know, talking about Karishma Talwar का boyfriend, फिर ex, और अब तो equation ही पूरी बदल गई है.
Yeah.
You know, so what do you have to say about your character?
पहले तो I watched the first 3 episodes in Mannat actually.
In Mannat.
हम एक,
That's a dream for all.
Yeah, that's a dream for all. And that was the first time I saw it, and I was blown away. मैंने कहा यार ये तो this is a super hit show.
Yeah.
So my first impression was amazing, and then when I finally saw it on Netflix, I was like, wow, क्या show बना है. Like I'm blown away, and I didn't know the full script. I didn't know the full story. So the ending was also quite a, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
Quite a
we
surprise.
were not able to guess कि ऐसा भी कुछ होने वाला है. Then I felt a little bad for you, you know, because
Yeah.
you gave a surprise and then she was shocked and it was like, oh my god, अब क्या होगा? But the gifts, the luxurious lifestyle, oh my god,
Yeah.
people had, you know, FOMO. So you know, we want to
Pink
know.
Ferraris.
We want to know from you that, you know, as a person, are you like that? Are you someone who loves gifting things to people, or
Definitely.
like?
Definitely, I think that's one. But you see, that gift now was not from me. That
Yeah.
was from my dad
Yeah.
in the show, Denzel Smith. By the way, amazing actor.
Totally.
Beautiful voice.
Yeah.
You know.
And the way he
the
laughed,
funniest laugh,
the way he
कहने वाला
laughed,
था.
oh my
मैं
god, he
कसम
stole
से-
the show. He stole the show like
Yeah.
anything. So, you know, also talking about Aryan Khan's nature, you know, whenever we see him in front of the paparazzi, he's
Yeah.
like, you know, he's not able to smile. laugh तो दूर की बात है. Bobby Deol, we saw a video कि Bobby Deol ने उनको कुछ
He's
बोला and
trying
then
to-
he was trying to
he's
smile.
trying
So
to smile
we
and
we
he's like-
we think that Aryan is a quite serious guy, you know. So who is Aryan like when he is around, you know, the people he knows?
Well, I've only experienced Aryan while we were working. So in through my experience, he's very, very grounded and a very humble individual. I noticed that he's very focused and he's a bit of a perfectionist as well, which is very good to see because, you know, he made us rehearse a few times before each scene. और हमने काफ़ी रिहर्सल्स की वजह से हम काफ़ी कॉन्फिडेंट थे सेट पे. We were able to deliver what exactly he wanted, and he's fun, यार. He has a great sense of humor. Like he has a mischievous laugh as well. So I mean, I think publicly not many people have seen him laugh or
Yeah.
seen him smile, but he has a wonderful smile.
So talking about the similarities between SRK and Aryan, you know, क्या क्या चीजें लगें कि बाप बेटा similar कुछ है?
I think the generosity, the जो qualities काफ़ी important है एक individual में. I believe Shahrukh Khan has passed on to his son Aryan.
Yeah.
And it's a delight to see. जैसे the same video you're talking about जिसमें Bobby sir is trying to get Aryan to smile, उसी में when Bobby sir gets up, Aryan gives him a helping hand.
Yeah.
So that I think was a clear indication of how he's been raised, which is very well. And I feel like Shahrukh sir and Gauri ma'am have done a great job with
True
Aryan
that.
and their
There's no
children
doubt.
in general. Even though I haven't met Suhana or Abram
Yeah.
for that matter, but Aryan is he's in a class of his own, league of his own.
So talking about Bobby Deol, what a comeback, you know. We
Right?
saw him in Animal and now
Yeah.
with this,
Yeah,
it's like, you
he
know,
was amazing. I loved him.
you
in
know,
Animal.
I am crushing over and over again.
Yeah.
So, talking about Bobby Deol, you know, how is he off the camera? What kind
Off
of
the camera,
off the
Arey,
camera?
he's very warm. He's full of warmth. He's full of love, and he knows how to hold a conversation. He's very present.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? कि मतलब sometimes you would guess कि यार this guy must be busy. Like, you know, he's a superstar, so he might not have time for a quality conversation. But one thing I noticed is that he's always ready for a good quality conversation and he's very present for it, which is, I think, an admirable characteristic for an individual. Any individual, whether they're busy or not busy.
Hold on, yeah. So what is the best memory you have, you know, from the sets of Bollywood?
Best memory? I
yeah.
think it was in Alibag. Yeah. We had a lot of fun. We were staying at a nice hotel, which had amazing food. So me, Nazneen ma'am, who plays my mom,
Yeah.
we always met. You know, at our whenever it was meal time.
Yeah.
So we met breakfast, lunch, and dinner. On Betke, you know, we used to just discuss life. She used to tell me about her family, her kids, and also Gautami ma'am as well.
Yeah.
She would
She's
join
a
us.
fitness freak, you know.
Oh yeah, and she is lovely.
I had an interview with her, and she's like, you know, she's talking about doing exercises, yoga, and all these things. And I was just listening to her. I was like, yeah, that's kind of motivation I need in my life.
She's such a lovely person.
Yeah.
She's full of energy, and she's very, very caring. So I'm so lucky to have met.
Also, you know, talking about your equation with Karishma Talwar, you know, how was it
Yeah.
while you were shooting with her? See, कौन सी चीजें about her which, you know, जो जनता नहीं जानती, nobody knows.
Saher.
Yeah.
Saher is very, very kind. She is a very caring individual. There's so much I can say about Saher. जब हम पहली बार मिले थे ना, तो it was in the Red Chili's office.
Yeah.
So I walked in, and she was already sitting on the couch. She looked at me, and she gave me the nicest smile. You know, it
Yeah.
made my day. And she was so welcoming.
Yeah.
And, you know, you don't expect that from someone who is so extremely, you know, good looking. And so, yeah, it was, I think it was very easy between me and Sahir, like to work on this. She's very curious.
Yeah.
She wants to do the best. I want to do the best. So, working with someone like that is always a pleasure. You know, she's very caring. I left the premiere, the after party, थोड़ा सा early. And then Sahir का मुझे message आया an hour later, and she was like, "Hey Armaan, are you okay? तू इतनी जल्दी क्यों चला गया?" Like, so that's so kind. Like,
Oh,
that's such a nice
so
thing.
lovely. Yeah. Also, you know,
So
you just mentioned that आपने मन्नत में, you know, you saw the series for the very first time. मन्नत को लेकर इतना ज़्यादा, you know, तो reports इतनी ज़्यादा हैं, speculations हैं कि ये भी है, वो भी है, you know.
yeah,
What is the thing in मन्नत which is special?
Mannat is a vibe.
Is a vibe.
Is a vibe.
How many cameras? CCTV cameras.
I don't know. काफी होंगे.
Endless.
मैंने तो notice भी नहीं किया. I was just
या
I was
CCTV
noticing
को
कि
कौन
यार, oh
देखेगा?
my god, अच्छा, the floor is this, the table is this. You know, there's so many beautiful photos of the family in
Yeah.
the home, which I love. I love when a family home has family photos. मुझे बहुत पसंद है क्योंकि my mom has been doing this since, you know, since forever.
Yeah.
So I love that. Mannat is such a vibe. और वहाँ लगता है कि you can get lost. You don't have to be around people. You can also be alone. काफ़ी पुरानी books पढ़ी हुई हैं, you know. There's very, very old books that I noticed. And to explore Mannat, I feel like would take a few days.
Yes.
And you would enjoy that exploration.
That's a, you know,
Very
museum
much.
type.
Yeah,
Then you have to
exactly.
like go for a tour with a guide.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll get lost. Also, you know, talking about the next project of yours, you know, what can fans expect? You know, what is on the line?
I actually like to surprise my audience.
Okay, you are not
I
going to
love
reveal.
surprising
You're
my
not going to
audience.
give us any exclusives today.
I can't. Especially when it comes to projects. Because I
Yeah.
love it when someone sees me on screen and they don't expect it.
And they're like, oh,
Oh, Armaan.
yeah,
Like, you
that's
know.
the treat. Also, you know, talking about Songs of Paradise, you know, we want to know your experience with that. And because it's a different kind of a thing, and after so long, we're able to see such pure emotions on the screen, you know.
Yes.
So, and of course, something which has music, वो already मेरा दिल जीत ही चुकी होती है.
Yeah.
So, we want to talk, we want to know about that.
So, Songs of Paradise is a very special project. I'm so glad you asked me. Thank you for asking this question. Danish Renzu, our director, has done a brilliant job on the film. Sabah Azad
Yeah.
has done an exceptional job. It was very special because I think this was the second time I went to Kashmir. The first time I went to Kashmir was for Masaba season 2.
Yeah.
And I was a child on that set. I was having the best time, pehli baar Kashmir mein, and first time in a Netflix series.
Yeah.
So I was living through a lot of nostalgia while shooting Songs of Paradise. So मैंने काफ़ी लिखा है उस दौरान. मैंने काफ़ी उस टाइम पे हमने श्रीनगर नहीं देखा था. मसाबा के शूट के टाइम we didn't see Srinagar, but Srinagar I saw properly while shooting Songs of Paradise. So I met the locals. I went on drives at night. So it was a lot of fun. Songs of Paradise also had, like you said, very pure emotions attached to it. Also, we're telling a very important story. She was the first female to give a voice to the rest of the females of Kashmir.
True that.
You know? So, very special film. I believe it was shot for festivals. It was shot to get recognition among filmmakers that love cinema. And I'm so glad that Farhan sir's company, they bought the rights of the film and you know they released it on Prime, so now everyone can see
Can
it.
see it, yeah. The one thing about Sabah that nobody knows, you know.
So one thing that about Sabah that nobody knows.
Yeah, nobody knows. She's been quite private, but you know.
Yeah, well, Sabah is very. Wow, this is a good question. I know some stuff about Sabah. Sabah.
Yes, yeah.
And good things. They're all good things. I'm just trying to find the right thing
word, yeah.
that I should say. And I think Sabah can see deep into your soul. That's one great thing. Ek baar Sabah and I, we were doing some yoga. And this is related to Masaba. तो क्या होता है ना, when I go for a project, when I go outdoors or to some other shoot location besides Mumbai, I end up having the best time. Like I said, I became a kid.
Yeah.
So I wasn't, you know, I was just so involved in the fun of shooting that when I came back, I felt so low. This happened in Tesh. I was depressed, like I think for 2 weeks after we shot Tesh.
Yeah.
And eventually I got back up. But मैं सबा से एक दिन बाद मिला था. After I got back from Masaba. And Sabah and I did some yoga together. और yoga करते करते यार I started crying. You know, पता नहीं
You had a
क्यों.
breakdown.
I just, yeah, it was a bit of a breakdown. But Sabah held me, like from the back, like she was on her mat, and then
Oh,
she saw I
that's
was
so
crying.
sweet.
She came and she hugged me, you know, and because we're a family, you know, the industry at the end of the day is a family. That's what I love about acting in Mumbai.
Oh wow, that's
Well,
really
acting in the Hindi film industry as compared to the English film industry or Hollywood.
right. So it's so good to know
So
that people are united. And also
yeah,
when you talk about the bads of Bollywood, जो हमने देखा, do you think कि मतलब कितना वो real था? If we talk about Lakshay's journey in the series,
yeah, exactly.
कितनी
Lakshya's had
बार
a
कितनी बार rejection and all these things.
yeah,
So we
yeah.
want to know more about the reality which we have seen in the series.
Yeah, I mean, rejection becomes your friend after a while, especially if you're an actor, because you get rejected
And the
on a daily
replacements.
basis, you know? And the replacements, as in
As in
substitute
like,
actors.
substitute. Exactly, yes. I've heard people talking about it that we started shooting and then after some time, we were replaced.
Oh, wow, thankfully that hasn't happened to me.
Yeah.
But I'm so sorry
So what is the thing
I'm
that keeps
sorry that
you
that does
going?
happen
Yeah,
with
it
people.
is.
It's not fair, you know. I've experienced shooting for a film and giving my best to
Yeah.
it and then having my scenes cut out of that film. And that was very, that breaks your heart, yeah. Like I went for one particular film and before the interval only I left because
That's
जो
heartbreaking.
इंट्रोडक्शन सीन था हमारा हमारे कैरेक्टर्स का वो समझ आ गया था कि वो कट गया है सो अगर इंट्रोडक्शन सीन नहीं है आई न्यू आई कुड टेल दैट ओके देयर इज नॉट मच स्कोप फॉर मी एज अ कैरेक्टर in this so
Yeah.
I just left I felt bad.
So ever had any thoughts of, going for some other profession, maybe having a plan B and
No,
all
no,
these
never.
things?
Never. This
Totally
is,
dedicated.
yeah, no, this, I'm gonna do this until I pass away. I think I'll probably die on
Oh
set.
wow, that's the kind of dedication I would
Yeah.
want in my job. So,
Yeah.
also, who has been your idol, like inspiration, if you talk about Indian cinema?
Indian cinema, it has to be Shah Rukh Khan. He is the reason why I grew up wanting to be an actor. While I was a child, I would sing all the songs that he was,
Oh my God, did you tell this to him? Like,
No,
is he
अरे
like,
यार, when I met him, I couldn't say anything. और
you were
पता है
like,
क्या मैं इतने सालों से सोचता था कि I'll meet शाहरुख खान और मैं काफ़ी स्टाइलिश ऐसी फन चीज़ें कहूँगा कि hey
hi, hey,
hi I'm your
नाम तो
successor
सुना ही होगा.
like or
Yeah.
hey I'm the next मतलब you
Yes.
keep thinking things like this childish like but when you meet the man
Then you're like, you are speechless. You don't have
yeah
words.
when he hugs you when he shakes your hand
Then you're gone. Totally
अभी
numb.
भी I'm speechless मैं
Yeah.
सोचता हूँ ना उस moment के बारे में when I met him I was genuinely speechless, and every time I think about it, I think I'm speechless, because his aura, his energy, the love that he carries, the love that the universe keeps sending him, he carries all of that with him. And so when you meet an individual
That's why
like
he's
that,
called a king of hearts.
that's why he's the king.
Yeah. Also, आपको तो कहीं देखा है. You remember? Bads of Bollywood, Rajat Bedi's
Yeah, yeah.
character. My God, that man has done wonders. And what a comeback again. So, talking about his character, what are your views on it when it came out in the
Yeah.
series and when he was shooting,
Well, I'm just so glad that he was included as a character in this,
Yeah.
because he carries the show through.
Yeah.
It's very
बांध के
subtly.
रखा हुआ था, but
Ah.
yes, in the end also, the
Yeah.
spoof call and all these things.
Yeah, very subtly, he carries the show. And I'm so happy for Rajat sir. His
Yeah.
son also was on set. He was also working, Vivan
Yeah.
Bedi. And Vivan is one of the best people I've ever met.
He just revealed that he's going to become an actor now. He's going
Oh
to
yeah,
try.
he should.
But people are talking about his daughter.
Yeah?
Yeah, people are like, because she is damn pretty.
She
And
is,
people
she
are
is.
saying that, she looks like Kareena and Karishma. It's a mix of. So, in his interviews, he's reacting to it and he's like, मेरी बेटी, उसे compare मत करो किसी से, because उसका खुद का, there's a different image she wants to.
Of course. They're an extremely good-looking family.
Yeah.
All of them. And Vivan, I'm very, very fond of. I think Vivan is, like I said, one of the best people I've met. And he was always hyping me up. He was always very supportive of me.
Yeah.
Even at the premiere, before we went in, he's like, bro, watch your scenes. You're amazing,
Aw,
bro. Like,
that's the
they're
kind of
fire. Like, I connected with him instantly.
We would
because
love
of
to
music.
see a collaboration too.
Yeah, definitely collaborating with him.
So much charm in one frame. So.
Yeah.
Also, talking about your own life, I have few questions, fan questions, but you have to be very, very honest. You can't
Okay, yeah.
be. So it's worst breakup reason you have ever received.
That my girlfriend was falling in love with another girl.
With another girl. Wow. And this happened like
That I was like,
after
what do
how?
I do about this? Like I was happy for her.
Yeah.
Then I was like, okay.
How to react, like,
Does this mean I'm not, I'm not good for women, or I don't know?
Oh
I just
God. This
am I
happened
like
for
am
real.
I
You're not
bad
making it up.
am I a bad representation of males or something? I don't know. I was thinking a million things around that time, but I think that one hurt me a lot. But not because she was falling for a girl.
Yeah.
I think I was completely fine with it. I just I was like
That would
I
be a
was
shocker
quite
for you because she's
yeah.
not falling for you anymore. So
Exactly. That was the main thing.
drunk
So.
dial your ex.
Drunk? I don't drink, so I probably
Okay.
won't get to that
We are
until.
playing safe now. Also, what are the major red flags? When you see somebody, that you're about to date, but then the red flags they stop you.
When they don't listen. And I'm talking about genuinely listening. I feel like because I'm very present and I'm a good listener. So I feel like that is the only thing that probably is a red flag. If I notice that in a potential partner, that, oh, they're not present when I'm talking. Because I know कि if they talk for 5 or 6 hours, I'll listen. मैं सुन लूँगा.
Oh,
बट अगर वो मेरी एक बात ध्यान से नहीं सुन सकते, then I'm like, यार प्लीज.
that's a big turn off.
And it's like, come
Yeah.
on. फिर मेरा मन ही नहीं करता बात करने का,
Yeah.
ना सुनने का ना बात करने का.
Or green flag, the one
Green
thing
flag?
that can win you over like anything.
Oh, okay, that's a good question. I'm not hard to win over. I appreciate everything, so even if someone does something bad, I end up learning something from it, so I'm not you know but if the first thing that comes to mind is I like, wow, this is hard. Ibadat,
You
you
can
got
take
any
your time.
suggestions?
You can take your time.
Ananta, you got a suggestion for me?
Something.
Green flags. Ah, this is hard. Red
No,
flag
but you
is
can
easy.
take your time. Like,
Yeah, I can take my
yeah,
time? Alright.
Yeah.
I like when someone can text. I think I started my dating life with texting.
Like, good morning,
Text-
good afternoon. Did you
नहीं,
have your
मतलब
food?
throughout the day, texting is, I don't know, it's
Oh
such a
wow,
thing.
it feels that you're very much connected with that person. So yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy it throughout the day, and it doesn't have to be constantly. कि अच्छा,
Yeah.
oh, I just walked into Z. I am just about to get the interview.
Minute to
Ibadat
minute.
just took me to the bathroom. Oh, they've just presented me coffee that I won't drink. No, it's not like that. But maybe a couple of hours later, hey, what's up? You good?
Yeah,
Like,
keeping
क्या
in
चल रहा
check.
है?
So yeah.
हाँ.
Would you
So,
ever date a fan?
why not? I mean, if I connect with the person and they're good for me, why not?
Okay. And आज के time के प्यार के बारे में क्या कहना है? Situationships, benching, and all these terms coming in, it's becoming more complicated. What do you have to say about true
All
love?
I would say is, guys, no matter what it is, situationship, the other countless hundred names that we have, just I think honesty is probably the need of the hour. We need to be more honest. We need to be honest about what we're feeling, our animalistic, tendencies as well. I feel like honesty will get us through everything, and it's hard. It's very hard, especially when you love someone and you don't want to hurt them.
Yeah.
Honesty probably hurts the most, but it is the one thing that will enable you both to have peace of mind eventually. So just be honest. I think my last relationship also just went out the window because I was a little too honest. But at least she's at peace and I'm at peace. At least I can sleep aram se at night knowing कि अच्छा मैंने किसी को hurt नहीं किया.
Yeah.
But I have hurt people in the past, and that's why I think no matter what setup you're in, as long as you're honest, you're good to go.
Super. So also, which project changed you, shaped you, and changed things in your life completely?
Dash.
Tesh. And we want to know how. Like,
And I love
what?
you, Ninja. That's Bijoy Nambiar. He changed my life for sure. I think he was the first director to fight for me to get the role. you know, because I think they had Jassi ke liye apparently a few people had auditioned for that part, so they had options. But for some reason, Bijoy sir ensured that Armaan
Gets
was
the
going to
role.
play Jesse. And so from then on, getting my first film was the life-changing event in my career, because then after that Masaba happened. After Masaba I shot 15 other projects, and then eventually I shot Dads. So I owe it to sir and the whole team of Getaway Pictures and, you know,
Yeah.
associates.
One message you have for your fans, your well-wishers, the girls who are like texting you and then you're not replying to them, what reply do you have for them?
I love you. And I'm
That's extra
sorry.
sweet.
And I'm sorry if I haven't been as present as I would like to be. But please know that I love you. And I am the luckiest to receive all the love from everyone.
Super, that was lovely. Thank you so much, Armaan. We had a lovely time. Hope to
Yeah.
see you again in Delhi.
Thank you.
And now with another project, which definitely you're going to reveal next time you're going to come,
Yeah.
right?
Definitely. I love this. I love this. I
Super.
needed this. This is such a great ending.
Super.
You know?
Thank you so much
Thank
again.
you.